Hello, I'm going to be speaking about the Awakenings Festival in Amsterdam. So initially I'm going to speak about the attendee timeline and involving the customer experience throughout the communication process prior to the event. So initially the invitations are sent out to the customers. So the customers will then save the date and then come back to it at a later time. So second to that, the Awakenings will remind the customers of the invitations, and try and get them excited for the event coming up. So then they'll post something like "See you soon" on Twitter or Instagram, just to hype the customers up for the event approaching. So one strategy the Awakenings Festival did last year when I went myself, initially they'll release a timetable of the set times and people playing at certain times, just to get people excited to see the DJs that they actually been looking forward to see, just to get them like up for the event and so on. It'll remind the audience of the actual. This method, I feel, works due to the fact they're reaching out to the customer's sensory experience, and it's all about the customer's experience at the event, what they feel, what they see, what they touch. This links back to the point that every event needs a stage because it just intrigues the audience. And Karu and Kova, the creating of Displace and Playspace. So the entrance initially is the initial reaction, the initial feeling the audience gets when they're walking in, like the sounds and everything you see and the production. And then the play space, such as activities, so like things you can do whilst you're in the event, all adds up to what the customer feels about the event when they leave, which is the main thing that leads them to return the following year, for example. On the other hand, one thing that the Awakenings Festival maybe could have done a little bit better is some events, some festivals, maybe when they're reminding the customers of the invitation sent, maybe release a bit of a sale, try and intrigue more customers to the events, for example. However, I don't think this is actually necessary for the Awakenings Festival due to the fact that the demand and the popularity of the event, it's just not necessary for them to do that. One thing I think the Awakenings Festival does pretty well is links back to LSG and Rossmann in 2008. The creating value for participants through experience staging. I think they do this pretty well because most of their customers are loyal customers. It creates recreation, tourism, and because customers come from all around the world for this event every single year. It's more like a community than a festival. Finally, at the end, I'm just going to link some photos, some videos of my experience at the event.
Or maybe some dark club in Detroit. What you raise hands upon.